Hi, what do you want? What's in? Welcome back to Football Manager, where we are about to head down to the Black Country for an away game against West Brom. Fellow promoted side, struggling in the league at the moment. They are down in 20th position. We are riding high in 8th, but it isn't quite early in the season to be looking at the table. We did play them away in the Carabao Cup. We fielded a second string there, but I'm not sure about the quality that they did. And of course, there are different pressures on the Premier League. It's a 4:30 kickoff on Sunday, so our represent our 4th Premier League game on the television. As we look to increase our finances even further, we increased above 20 million last week. And we are making healthy profits every month. You know, we're getting 6 million a month easily in profit. So let's crack on, and hopefully we can get 3 points on the road, which would be nice, and it would really help put one of our competitors in dire straits. They are favourites for the game. They are in terrible form. Before that, though, the rest of the league gets underway. Just have a look. Southampton are at home to Leeds. That's a fairly bottom of the table clash. Crystal Palace will be hoping to get themselves out of trouble with a win against Newcastle, humping them into further difficulty. And the 4th qualifying round of the FA Cup gets underway too. Rogers tips Blythe to stay up, which is very kind of him. Cunningham stars for the under 18s as they grab another 3 points and are now 4 points clear, although Peterborough and Rotherham both have games in hand and could go 1 and 3 points behind respectively. So all looking good there for our youth sides. Press conference. Brendan Rodgers suggested that despite your team being tipped for relegation, you can make a good go of staying up. Do you agree? I wouldn't consider us among the favourites. There are a lot of good teams and we'll be in for a tough time. It's a long season and anything can happen. It's fair to say Blythe didn't have the best attempts against Chelsea. That would drive our team to do better. I think we're in a confident mood. We'll have to be ready for an inevitable reaction. Hull, yeah, we're not just talking about Hull. Okay. What open for relegation free season? Absolutely I am. Oh yeah, go do your thing. Okay. Liverpool with Beckles beat Man City to go top. They're all taking points off each other up there. Look at that. Arsenal can go 3 points clear if they win. 2 points clear if they win their game. Away at Norwich. Man United hoping to close the gap before that and pile the pressure on Arsenal. And if Man U win and Arsenal were to lose, wow, or draw, there'd be 1 point separating the top 5. As we approach sort of the quarter-way point of the season. Anyway, let's crack on. There we go. We've got the 4th round of the FA Cup getting underway. Around the end of November, beginning of December time, we should get the 3rd round draw, which is where we become interested. Southampton, wow, helping close the gap between relegation and the rest of us by winning 2-0 at home. Newcastle also beat Palace to really tighten things up at the bottom there. Southampton now on 6 points. Newcastle rise to 10, 1 point ahead of Palace. Yeah, it's tightened that right up now. There's only 6 points from 18th to 7th. Kalantari and Piatek, of course, for Newcastle. If Newcastle got relegated, he would certainly be a player I'd be interested in signing. Anyway, right, let's continue. Man United then sneak past Bournemouth with a narrow 4-0 thumping. Norwich Arsenal up next. And there you go. It has almost predicted. Man United win, Arsenal draw. There is 1 point separating first and fifth. And there's not a lot in it in goal difference either. Okay, if we win, we can rise to 6th. We can be best of the rest if we win our game. Of course, Wolves have got a game in hand as well. I think they must be Monday night or the other Sunday game. Let's have a look. Pierre playing well by the looks of it for Macclesfield. Yeah, so Wolves up first, can look to jump to 6th by beating Everton before we get things underway against West Brom. Kapani is probably ready to come back. Wolves only draw, so go 7th. So yeah, if we win, we do go 6th. If we draw, we climb a place to 9th. And if we get beat narrowly, then we will drop to 11th below Everton. Anyway, let's continue. They're in woeful form, so hopefully things won't go too badly for us today. D'Amico has been playing reasonably well, but that was mainly one game. So I think we will look to bring Kapani back into the fold. We will need to bring Gongbo is back. D'Amico needs to get into the side. Is he going to have to come in instead of Bayer? I think he is. And then I think actually Bayer is going to get a game instead of Wright Phillips. There he goes. Wadham looks to avoid a yellow card. Or he'll end up picking up a match ban. Looking Kapani, top scorers for us at the moment. Okay. We must be considered favourites. We just have to respect them. Same answer there. Okay, Gabriel Kapani has been pulling the strings. And we continue. I mean, he's back from injury, so we'll just have to see how things go, right? Here he is. Jolly finds Diego. Goes it back to Jolly inside to Wadham. Hume, Wadham again. Finds Usala, who's got Bayer in front of him, but he advances. Crosses. Kapani way over the top. What a reintroduction that would have been. West Brom corner. Chance to take an early lead. Oh, almost do. It's a good save, and then the follow-up is straight at Bayer. Oh, it's on the line. Worked out why we get those replays without any players on the pitch, but it'd be nice if it actually slowed things down or even zoomed in to show you an answer. Kapani over the top by Rocky. West Brom corner again. Oh, Warren over the top. Should have done better. For some reason we're I haven't changed just to be more aggressive and more assertive, I should say. I've done that now. Watch us go 1-0 up because I'm that kind of manager. Capani, back to Diego. Is he going to smash one? No. Finds Hume, who really tamely finishes straight at the keeper when he should have done a lot better. Lusala, a little bit lacking of condition. He must have picked up a knock of some sort. Here's England, the space on the left and the right. Here's Justin into the area, well wide. Quarter of the game gone. It's fairly even. West Brom have had the best of it. Hume should have done better with his chance. I'm just going to balance here instead of anything else. Diego, oh, headed clear. This player's down. Got to be a VAR, got to be a penalty. It is indeed. Wadden pushed by Quinner. Rocky has a penalty. Quinner lucky not to get a yellow card. And Rocky scores. 1-0 Blythe. I like being in a league with VAR. When it goes my way. Defensive throw now with Diego. Capani gives it away to England. Lyle Perez. The free blew up and cleared. Matibula, sorry. There we go. He's pacey. Dangerous free kick. Lusala delivers. Miller hits the woodwork. Goes out for a goal kick. Blythe certainly deserving of their lead at the moment, but here are West Brom. Well held by Bogner with a minute of injury time remaining. And that is half time. We will head back out unchanged, but we'll be keeping an eye on Jolly and Bayer. To an extent, Callum Hume, because they're not having that great of a game. West Brom get us underway in the second half. They're 26,000 fans. Throw in Diego. Jolly. Diego crosses, right footed. Defender misses it. Bayer has it on the right. Crosses. Capani's in the middle, can't deal. Hume can't get a shot away and then loses the ball. Throw in, Lusala gives it to Warren. Brown turns and is into the box, strikes at Bogner and then blocked by Walcott, and it's gone behind for a corner. Quinner to deliver. He does just that. Walcott clears. England has it. Dwan back to Justin. The only yellow card so far. Jolly and Bayer as we start to look at who could replace them. But here comes Rocky. Crosses it. Crossfield, sorry, to Wadden and Hume. Hume to Bayer. Diego via the defender. Capani. Inside to Jolly to Rocky. Lining up on the right hand side. Bayer, Lusala, the momentum's gone a little. Bayer, Lusala's going to have to beat his man. He does just that and then loses it, and England clears. Brown tackled by Miller. Well done. Human Bayer. Bayer plays in Rocky 101 now. Stabs it goalwards. Keeper saves and Rocky runs it out for a goal kick. Here come West Brom. Corner kick. Quinner to take. Away by Lusala. Bayer, can he turn? He can, and he gives it to Rocky. And he's beaten his, looks like he's beaten his man for pace. He's trying to get back. Crosses. Gets it again. Rocky pulls it back. Hume hits the defender. Jolly. Keeper saves and turn behind for a corner. We should be out of sight by now as we approach the hour mark, but it's still only 1-0. Elia gathers Capani's corner easily. And here's Matibula, but he's offside. Okay, so I think Jolly is going to make way for Bove, who's going to come on as a supporting central midfielder. Bayer is struggling. So if we were to bring, say it's Kapani that needs to make way though. And then I'm going to bring Dimitri C on up front. So if we took Kapani off for C, took Kapani off for D'Amico. D'Amico could then play on the right. Right, so we're going to take Kapani off for D'Amico. Leaves us with one change where we can either replace Bayer or Rocky. And if we replace Bayer, then Rocky will move to left wing. Usala belts one over the bar. Elia goal kick. Benderek. Winner. To Justin. Wadham takes it off him. Diego to D'Amico. Beats his man. Got another two to beat though. Pulls it back. Diego crosses. It's away. Hume. Bayer, Usala, Hume from distance. Elia gets a hand to it. But what a strike that is from Hume, and it's 2-0. Hume to Bayer to Usala. Hume 30 odd yards out. Elia just sees it late. Gets a hand to it, but it goes in and out. Hume to cross from corner, and it's away. Playo Perez to Bednarek. He's lost it to D'Amico. D'Amico's in one. One on one, and he's hit the post, and Elia gets back to pick up the loose ball. Okay, so I think quarter of an hour to go. West Brom, dangerous throw, or attacking throw I should say. Justin into the area, crosses, Brown and over the top by England. Right, so what do we do here? I think we're going to go D'Amico on the right as a winger. Rocky can be an inside forward on the left, and Dimitri C is going to come on up front. There we go. Corner kick. West Brom trying to get back into it. Brown header cleared off the line. Bogner parried and then it was cleared. Good save. He's having a good game. Moving to the final 10 minutes. Final 5.5 minutes left. Warren brings it down nicely. Gives it to Mavropanos. Elia goes long. Warden wins it, gives it to Bove, to Hume, to D'Amico, turns his man and he's away. Can he cross? Mavropanos gets it, and Duan can break down the left. Miller loses his man, and Brown can only hit a deflected shot wide of the post. Quinner, away by Walcott. Faber though on the edge of the area picks it up, crosses at pace, and Bednarek just can't control it, and Bogner picks up the loose ball as we move into the final 2 minutes. 3 minutes of injury time to add, and the 3 points look safe. Certainly are now. That should be full time. Corner will be the last play of the game. Quinner, good save by Bogner, and we travel home with 3 points. Another 2-0 win at the Hawthorns. Nice and comfortable. Again, doesn't come down to possession or much else. We took our chances. And we could add a few more, to be fair. 4 clear-cut chances. Woodward was hit twice. Could argue 2-0 was unlucky to us. There we go. And up to 6th we go. 8 points clear of relegation. 5 points off. 6 points off Champions League spots. Yes, I'm joking. But yeah, nice place to be. As I say, just under quarter of the way of the season gone, and 14 points the total. Feels nice. 56 points. See us nicely in the top half at the end of the season. Press conference. How far can the team go? One step at a time. We really want to win. Jolly set for a pay increase. Yeah, you've done okay. You deserve to be in line with what everyone else is, and the first team football is going to help you improve. So we'll accept that you're only performing at a 6.8 average at the minute. Hume, impressive. Yes, he was. He played rather well. Your passing was good. Well done. And it was a good goal, but your passing is what you're paid for, right? So Leicester versus Hull should round out the week with Monday Night Football. Roger's disappointed. Quinn are happy with what I've had to say. Played well. Don't think you're worth 20 million, but you played well. From Pierre's creative masterclass. Set up a goal, did he? Good on you. Staff numbers, we're allowed a lot more coaching staff, we're allowed another physio, more scouts, but I think at the moment, I think we're quite happy with that. Under 23, we're allowed a load of more coaches. Under 18s, we're allowed more coaches as well. And another physio. Derek Barrett has left his agent. Florent Jolly dives into tackles. I don't really want them to dive at them. Sancho must make huge Milan switch. Why don't you come and join Newcastle? Why don't you come and join Blythe? Mighty Blythe. Leicester versus Hull. Chance for Leicester to get away from relegation. They do. They're up to 11th on 12 points. And Hull and West Brom, after coming up, look dead certs for going back down. The playoff winners, however, managed by what everyone says is just the world's best manager. I think they say that, or is it just me that says it? It's maybe just me. Yeah. Anyway, we're up in 6th at the moment, and just counting down the points to 40 at the moment, so 26 to go. Ingram and Bloomfield should be promoted. Okay. And then let's find them. Ingram and Bloomfield. Made them available for the under 18s as well. Quick pick. Clear entire team, there we go. Alex Tiao available for them. Phil Barlow is now worth 1.2 million, even though he's not playing. His negative is about his position in the squad. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. Our team gradually becoming worth £1 million if you play. Jolly is the only one that isn't quite there yet. Dimitri C. wanted. Getting some game time at the moment as well. I think we might look at unlisting him. And we might offer him a contract because actually he's playing all right. Isn't interested to be in transfer listed. So when that disappears properly, you should be okay. There you go. So fringe player. Okay, so he wants 6.75 and he's on 5 at the moment. There we go. Appearance fee. A new sub fee for grant. Just terms. I think that should do it. It does indeed. Good stuff. Who else doesn't have a contract? Dion Sanderson. So contract, off a new contract. He's transfer listed as well, isn't he? Silly me. Transfer, set transfer status. Offer him a new contract. Emergency backup. At 3.3. You can have 4. And that should help. 2-year contract, what have you got at the minute? That's only a 1-year extension, isn't it? Let's add a clause for an optional extension of a year. Suggest terms. What about 4.5? 4.2. 4.5, not negotiable. Done. There we go. So that's all of them contracted now. He's committed his future. Good stuff. It sees his value will rise as well. Bowes training report. So those foreign clubs that we're interested in, we're keeping an eye for them to be available on a free. Miles progressing well. He is in the under 23s. He is available for the under 18s. Okay. Osman's training report, some improvement. Leon Sanderson lacks ability. Well, he said it was an emergency backup, but he's paid next to now, so you know what? We'll keep him on. If someone wants to buy him, they can offer money for him. Barlow is recommended to be brought in instead of Bognar. Okay. Southampton. Southampton slight favourites away from home. So I'm going to welcome the team near the bottom. They're in 18th. If we beat them, it will really help us go clear. Attend the press conference. Good sequence of results. Going to be tough for us. C's put extended his contract. Quality player, right? That's good news. Arjan can come and do his team talk. We have unusual 3 o'clock Saturday kickoff ahead of us. Watford v Norwich. I'm going to go ones each. Oh, 3-2 to Norwich, who go above us. And the 84th minute winner, Wendia. Oh, sorry, that's the end of the week and the end of the episode. Until next time, stay safe. Bye-bye.